Hey, what's up? Good evening. We're just getting live here right now. Get this stream going here on the side. All right, taking a quick look at the news. Doesn't look like we've had anything except for Trump made a little tweet earlier. 3:30-ish, which is 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. And just taking a quick look at the book here. Looks like we have some orders above 45.50, up at 250 here. Getting a bit of a breakout at the moment, the top side here. Hey, Angia. You're just waking up? Good morning to you. Well, I was looking at this sort of flag pattern playing out here. Looks like we're popping out pretty bullish at the moment. Holding about the view up. We're pretty not super high volume at the moment, but maybe this flag isn't really lined up just right. We got to be like this, sort of. That looks a little bit more accurate. Thou. Hey, I'm doing all right. How's your day going? It's 8:36 in the morning. Nice. Hope we'll get some new subscribers today. Yeah, that would be nice. Let's see here. So interesting is we have oil and NQ are going up at the moment. So one of them is lying right now. One of them is not being truthful. Angia's friendly to everybody here. Hey, we got 6 people in the channel so far. Good evening, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. So this is this little purple box here I drew. It's kind of the opening range. So it looks like we're kind of heading towards the top of the range there. Pretty bullish move here. We put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles in a row, 5 bullish 5-minute candles here. Like I was saying, it seems like oil's going a little bit higher and NQ's going higher at the same time here. So I'm not really sure which one is leading the pack, being honest at the moment. So we'll be on for a couple hours here before I got to head over to hockey. Six people in the channel. Yeah, so I was mentioning earlier, I got my X account. It got like sort of like suspended, and I think it has to do with me showing the Chuck Norris videos on the stream. I don't know why that caused me to get sort of a ban, but seems like that's what happened, unfortunately. So you only slept 4 hours and you're going to get back to sleep after the stream? Wow. That's yeah, that's not enough sleep. Definitely should get some more. You can. Hey, Tim. Thanks for the good luck. You too. So obviously nobody's in any trades at the moment, right? Since it seems like Andy just woke up. I'm here for entertainment, not financial advice. Nice. Of course, of course. Hopefully we can have some entertainment. I thought it was okay for me to show those Chuck Norris videos on the stream, but I don't know. X doesn't seem to like it. So, like I mentioned, I got banned there. I did put an appeal to see if I can get my account reinstated. I just thought it was pretty weird that, you know, by playing some AI videos that they had posted for them, I didn't realize that that was like against their policies. So is this going to be, is this the flag breakout? I wonder, or are we going to get back into the flag here, maybe head back towards VWAP here? Sometimes it does this, breaks out past the channel and then plays around and then heads back down. So we'll have to be patient here, see how this plays out. We got 40 seconds left on this 5-minute candle here, and we might have a bullish fair value gap here forming. Your long 1 contract on MES. Nice job, Tim. Nice. So the last news that we saw here was Trump criticizes Iran on Strait of Hormuz handling. So I guess they're not happy. I don't know if they're still stopping boats from going through there or what the deal is, but he said Iran's doing a very poor job, dishonorable, some would say, of allowing oil to go through the Strait of Hormuz. This is not an agreement we have with President Donald Trump. Where was your entry on that, Tim? Oh, sorry, 68.57, said. 68.57. So you're a little point, couple points in the profit still. Attempting along here on this, if we can get a pullback here, on entry on this pullback here. Okay, we got tagged in there. Now, like what I normally do is if we do invert that fair value gap here to the downside, I'll be looking to exit this trade. We're in with 1 micro here, looking for a little base hit to the top side. Stops down there at 23.33 or 25.233, sorry. Oil's starting to break out a little bit here. Let's see if this is going to work out or not. Oh, you have you don't have pneumonia, but you have COPD. Oh, sorry to hear that. I think, you know, my stepmom has COPD. Been dealing with that for a while now. You don't happen to smoke, do you? Hope not. All right, so we're up about $5 in this trade here. No comment? Oh, okay. Fair enough. Pushing up into those orders here. Orders up at 55. So I think at this point I'm going to go slightly costs and commissions break even here. If we decide to pull back here, I'll be out. Yeah, my stepmom has COPD and she still smokes. It's not the best combo. So if that's the case, then you probably, if you do, no comment, but you should probably quit, hey? There we go, we're out, guys. Nice little scalp there. You lose 90% of your losing rate is all from Fridays, hey? Wow. Yeah, Fridays can be pretty rough to trade, right? Can be pretty tough. And these flag ideas are pretty discretionary. So it's like wherever you put this, you don't really know. I mean, originally I had it sort of like this. I mean, that could have been the breakout point. So we swept the highs of the opening range there. You'll do some practice on the paper trading. Nice. Yeah, that's a good idea. You got in 500 baby chicks today and all sold already. Nice. Wow. What types are they? Are they What breeds? Leghorns, or what are they? Rhode Island Reds, or Easter Eggers, or Americanos? Oh, mostly meat birds. So they're like broilers. What do you know what type of breed they are, though? I've never had broilers. I've only had egg layers. I was thinking about building a tractor just to house a bunch of broilers. But we have bears out here, so I'm always worried that the bears are going to come get them. Let's keep an eye on this fair value gap here. If we, I mean, it could attempt to take another long on that. I feel like we're probably going to come down to this one first. Not sure on the breed. Gotcha. So I took one trade out of that fair value gap. I just don't know if it's going to be worth it to make another attempt there. I feel like we're probably going to pull back a little bit deeper into this second fair value gap. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Looks like oil's trying to go higher here, guys. I'm surprised that NQ's still holding up the way it is. Okay, well, I guess we could have taken another long there. Oh, Mr. Stop Loss by one tick. Nice. That's always good. Yeah, it's a pretty difficult time right now. It's sort of in the middle, some indecision, price. Hey, there we go. Gonna try attempt a short here up at previous day high. See if we can't get a little entry here and then a pullback into this fair value gap area. Oh, that was an hourly candle. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we'll take that one off there. Maybe we'll get a retest of the opening range high here. Hey, J Duff, thoughts on Bitcoin? Let me see here. Wow, quite the steep pullback there on Bitcoin. We popped up to 73,000. Let's take a look at a little bit of higher time frame here. 30-minute chart. We've been popping up a few times lately. 1, 2, 3 times. We're well above the 200 EMA, and we're in a bullish fair value gap on the 30-minute chart. Looks like we were in a bit of a flag pattern that broke out. Yeah, I mean, I think we're kind of forming a flag here to go higher, but you know, no guarantee. That would be my my guess. J Duff, what's up? You know, we did break out in pretty high volume there, so I would be watching this bullish fair value gap here. So if you get a candle closure on the 30-minute chart below 71,600 and 615 or lower, then I could, this could head a little bit lower. But to me, it looks sort of like a bull flag that's breaking out to the top side, right? Hey, no problem. Although I haven't really been trading Bitcoin at all. I am a Bitcoin buyer. I hold Bitcoin and some other cryptos, but yeah, So I haven't really, take that suggestion with a grain of salt, but I haven't really been looking at Bitcoin at all for quite some time here. And you're welcome. Yeah, it kind of sucks what happened with my X account, guys. I'm feel a little frustrated about that. Move to my right, burn your hair. To my right or your right? Or your right and my left? Or how you doing, Lafta? I'm the man unscathed. So we do have some orders, 25 to 80. Wonder if they're going to push back up to the highs here, guys. I do have that order there at the opening range high to see if we can't get in on that. But we got to get a pullback for that to happen, I guess. I usually make more money on the Asian session, but not at this time, but a little bit later in the evening. I usually don't have very much success around this time, to be honest. But more like, 7, 8 p.m. kind of thing for me, which is still like an hour or two away. Price seems to calm down for a bit, a little bit easier to read, in my opinion, around that time. But oh, it was delayed on your end there, Angia? All right, well, we might be getting this entry here. If we get a little bit more of a pullback here, we're almost there. Looks like we're gonna get this entry here. Let's hope. Just missed our order there. Hit the like button, share on your social media. I can never understand how long at the high it's so scary. Yeah. How to long at the high? Yeah, you got to definitely got to wait for a pullback. I'm trying to get in on this bullish fair value gap here, sort of at the opening range high. But definitely is scary. Can be. One of the nicest streamers out there. I would even let my daughter date him. Oh, that's very kind of you. Appreciate that. It's an interesting compliment, but I'll take it. There we go. We got in this long here, guys. Let's see if we can't find some support here. See if they're gonna take us back towards the highs here. We do have some orders at 55 right below us, so we might end up dipping into those orders at 55 first. Okay, I think it's time to bring our stop into the profit here. Well, hopefully we're going to get a little bit more of a move here, not just a little. Hopefully that's not it, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see us back up to the 70s. We take this candle high. If we cross the 65s, I'll probably raise up that stop a little bit higher. You'll see me later during the New York session. Have a good trading session. Okay, thanks, Lefta. See ya. Well, this trade isn't over yet, Angia, so might not be a good trade. Need to see it continue higher here, hopefully. Seems like it kind of wants to pull back though. I'm gonna lock in a little bit more just in case we do pull back here. Seems like we're gonna get stopped out in the money. It's gonna be like a $5-6 trade. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna trail it up to the bottom of this wick, this candle here. Give it one more tick down. Don't pull back, don't pull back, don't pull back, don't pull back. Here we go, here we go. There we go. I'm gonna start trailing this a little bit more aggressive here. There we go, we're out of there. Couple little base hits there. $36. You never had trades like this? Just overall, we're pretty bullish, right? We've been holding fair value gaps on the way up here, so that was kind of my ideas behind these trades. We took a trade out the fair value gap there, got out there at the opening range high, and then since we broke out past opening range high, you know, have a new fair value gap lining up with the opening range high. Nope, this is a continuation trades. These were long trades on the bullish movement. A reversion trade would be as if we were to take a short position up here and looking for a change in direction. Yeah, it's just continuation, sort of momentum, I guess. Yeah, we have some bullish momentum right now, so we're taking, yeah, I guess that works also. So I'm about $232 in affiliate commissions away from my next tier of giveaway milestone rewards, I guess you could call them. Hopefully, I don't know what it says, unlock the ability to request coupons on demand. So I don't know what that really means, but I'm going to be interesting to see what shows up when we hit that next target. So I really can't trade like this. You know, NQ is crazy. It will suddenly go down, sweep all the stop losses, then go back up again. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I did right there. My entry was right here, Tim, in this, 25 257 area. And then I was targeting sort of the previous day high up here, but yeah, I just trailed it up just because we were pushing pretty good. So figured I better lock some in. I like to lock it in when we get those kind of quicker price movements. So, but yeah, this popped up and then it sold back. It kind of finished forming the fair value gap on this candle. We didn't really get momentum there. We pulled back into it. I got an entry right there, and this 157, 257, and then yeah, just trailed it up here. You decided to only trade MES? Yeah, it's smart. MES is a little bit cleaner on the price movement, right? NQ is like gold. It likes to sweep stops before it makes a move, right? Tim Korth, I never trade MES, and honestly, MES structure is way better than NQ nowadays. Typically, I try to trade ES in the New York session just because it moves a little bit slower. And then in the evening sessions, I typically lean more towards NQ. Although lately I have been focusing a bit more on NQ, even on the New York session there. Looks like we want to go to the highs there. Yep, right up the previous day high. So my trade would have fully played out there if I didn't trail it up. Sharpie just posted on Discord. In the charts. Your strat tells you if we break the high a day, we're going to go up all the way to 427, eh? Or 339. So 280. Get a closure above 280 and then we're going to go higher or what? There's a nice little move right there. Jeez. 339 and 427. Did oil decide to roll over here? A little bit. about 73. There we go. There we go. We got a closure there. Look at that move, eh? Holy guys. Ripping. I was trying to get into a long trade, but I didn't get the pullback that I was looking for here. So I just had some orders set up here, but I didn't get in. Be nice to get a short into the 24,000s right now. Gordon Gecko. No, I'm not. Sorry. Yeah, we should get a pullback here at some point, right? So orders up at 300 there. Oil's rolling over a bit here, guys. New candle starting here. Let's see, are we going to get a bit of a pullback or what? Are they just going to keep with this bullish momentum here? Bias was short overall, so didn't have conviction. Was long 248, but sold on the pop. Here's me wishing I'd held once again. Damn, yeah. When oil retraces and NQ will give you a pullback, yeah. Trying to take those orders at 300. So what do we have here? We got 67 on NQ at 300. We had quite the move there. I wonder if we're going to get a bit of a pullback here. We need maybe like enter at like 80 to 85 area. Be nice. Three 310's another entry if it gives you a pullback. All right. Have to admit, when I started watching you, I thought you traded too small unfunded. Months later, I don't see you have a payout so downsized, and it's stacking. Yeah. Yeah, it's trading with small size is definitely the way to survive and to continue holding your accounts, right? So I think I might try to take a long down here at 72 if we can get a pullback to there. Small wins sucks, but they're better than big losses. Yeah, it's just easier to manage the wins and losses. You have more space to let the price run a bit, right? If you go with too big a size, then you gotta like your stops are gonna be too tight, and yeah, it just can be pretty painful, especially with the way NQ likes to move. Just little. You gotta have like a 30-point stop, and to do that, you have to keep really small size, right? So. Yeah, and a lot of it's just about getting the reps in, right? Getting the practice, finding out where your trades work, where they don't work, all that good stuff. Looks like we got 25,300 above here. 68 orders at 300. So this might have been the only pullback we're going to get here into this 87 area. We'll have to see. But oil is getting a little bit of a bounce now. I just don't see the value in taking a long here at 84. You know, then we'd have to take our profits at around 300, which is only going to give us like, you know, 15, 20 points. Bookmap gives you autism. Mostly I'm just looking for the levels, right? I don't really watch it that much detailed. But we just see where the orders are for the potential targets, right? Geez, time flies. Hey, I've been on live for an hour and 15 minutes already so far. So time's flying. Hey, we got a couple subscribers already. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys. Do you have a buy stop set at the top of that bullish fair value gap? No. So I just have a buy order here. That's a take profit, right? This would be take profit. So just trading views style of order, right? So if you put a bracket order through trading view, just click the little button on this little plus side on the side, and then you add order on MNQ kind of idea. And then when you add a stop and a take profit, it'll put those other two on there. So these guys are nothing. They're just what your price would be if it, you know, if you did get into the long and it went there, basically. So but didn't quite get the pullback we were looking for there. So looking like we're going to head to those 300s here pretty quick. 25,300 above, 67 contracts. We have orders up at 350 also. So is it a buy stop at the, no. So I'm trying to get in long here on this order right here at 25,281. And then this would be where the stop would go, the stop loss. This is the order down here, 264.25. And then the take profit order would be up here at just below the 300s, 298. Yeah, this blue one here is a buy limit, and then this would be the take profit, and this would be the stop loss. Once this gets hit, though, right now they're just, you know, that's where the orders would go, kind of idea, right? So I could stick it here at the bottom of this fair value gap, the stop loss, and then this is the buy order, though. Yeah, it's a buy limit. Just trying to be patient here, wait for a little bit of a pullback. So this is kind of, this order is lining up sort of with the 9 EMA here, and sort of at the bottom of this fair value gap. You know, often when we have these two bullish fair value gaps, we might end up pulling back into the deeper one before we get that full retracement. So Keith Smith, yes, I do. I'm live Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I trade live mostly every single day, 99% of the time, with Nick Jocelyn, also known as Mustang Trader. You need a bigger monitor. My chart looks small. Should I zoom it in a bit like this? Might be able to see it a little better now. Either that or my eyes are going bad. See here, we're gonna get this entry here on this pullback. I'll give this guy a couple more points here, a couple more ticks. If we're going to take those 300s here, we're going to get a bit of a deeper pullback first. Raise this up a little bit more here. $339 is possible with less contracts. Sure. Do you want to look at? You want to see the fair value gaps on MES? So we basically have the same situation here on ES. 866 to 867.50, and then below that 864 and 863.50 is the bottom and the top there. Might get this entry here. Almost. Oh, edged me right to the by a couple ticks there. Maybe we'll get it this time. No short yet. Net delta is still positive on the 5-minute chart. Yeah. I don't really watch delta, but our cumulative volume delta on the book map is holding steadily here. We've been the delta's staying flat while price is coming down a bit. So buyers are there. They're just quietly holding it up here. Well, maybe my order is going to get left in the dust here, guys. There we go. We got that order in, and we're bouncing here right away. Come on. Let's go. Let's go, buyers. Hold this up. See if the buyers are here, guys. Charm bid active. Dealer still buying. 275 will drop. There we go. Getting a bit of a bounce here. Come on, let's go. We need to break that 89 area. get us back up above 90s. Be nice. Pop it. Want to see us go up to those orders at 300 here. Uh-oh. That's not very nice. Well, we might get a stop out on this one, guys. That was all we were gonna get out of that, I guess, that bounce at the moment. Yeah, we're gonna get stopped right here. There we go. We're out. Well, that fair value gap didn't work. Hey, guys. Think it should drop around to 260s? Well, this is the one that I was saying maybe we should be waiting for this one for the entry, but now we're getting into bearish territory potentially. You'll short now, target 235, use the order block. New 4-hour candle. Gotcha. The order block is better. This order block over here, what it's I forget what the rule for the order block is. It when it's a new the first candle to make a new high after the low, I guess. Is that what it is? Yeah. So this is kind of the order block right in this area, this 64 area. Two 9-day reclaim bull below its bear. Trying to reclaim it. And yeah, you're going to short here on the paper account on this retracement? It bounced on previous day high 273, still bullish. Yeah, I see that previous day high 274.25 is what I got. Two micros short, 280 paper account, do not copy. Angie is always looking out for everybody. $805 subscribers. Thanks, guys. Getting a couple more. Kyriakos beatbox guitar. I know it's volume, but where to find it? Oh, this, you mean on the left side here? This is Bookmap, if that's what you're asking about. Or are you talking about the volume profile here on the left? The active volume profile? Yeah, this is called Bookmap. This has all the orders and stuff that are on the book. So we got a bunch of orders, 25,300, 310, 315 to the upside. These over here are called visible range volume profile. So this just tells you where the most volume kind of was on the trade, or like in the price action that's on the chart at the moment. So you know, the higher area is going to have more volume, obviously. Yeah, that's just an indicator on TradingView. This is a book map. You got to pay. It's about $100 a month to have it, to have to show you where the orders are, and yeah, it works for NQ, ES, YM, oil, gold, silver, platinum. If you get the bundle package. You added 3 contracts to your short. Nice. Hopefully it keeps going here. We are in this bullish fair value gap though, so we might end up finding some buyers here. Basically, if we can hold below previous day high, definitely pretty bearish. We can potentially see it heading a little bit lower. Need to invert that fair value gap. If we can get a closure here in this 20 seconds below 68, that would be really nice for the shorts anyways. Three, two, one. Nope. Didn't quite get it. Come on, step on the gas, sellers. I want to see oil pop here. That'd be nice. So we're going to head back down here to 256, 260 area. That's what we were saying earlier. Are they going to invert that fair value gap is the other question too. We have a 3-minute bullish fair value gap here at the opening range high. Waterfall now? Hey, Raj Tiz, what's up, bro? How you doing? Been a minute. RSI is in bear mode. Nice. Just added one contract to my MES short. Stop loss is break even. Nice job, Tim. Still pushing. You're out. Made profit. Nice job. Nice job, Gordon. When did I start trading? I got to go way back to like 2018. I started trading Canadian stocks, Royal Bank, Toronto Dominion, stuff like that. Found some success relatively fast doing that, and then I decided to move over to the New York Stock Exchange. A little bit of Ross Cameron style momentum trading. Struggled a bit with that. Kind of up and down, ended up losing some money, eventually evolved into trading some options. And it was right around the COVID time, I started trading options. I was in a couple long or call options on Tesla and Apple at the time that COVID crash happened. So it kind of blew my account there. So I ended up sort of like stepping back from trading for a while, but still learning and on and off trading a little bit here and there. Didn't really like momentum, the whole momentum trading. Kind of struggled with that. As you guys know, it's very volatile and hard. Easy to lose money. So after that, I kind of took a little time off here and there, traded, and then end of 2024, I got back into doing a little more momentum trading. Was doing okay, but then I noticed a friend of mine from high school started trading futures, and I was like, well, what's futures? I had no idea. So I started trading futures in February of 2025, and on my own personal capital through Interactive Brokers. I ended up, I was doing okay, like up and down. Towards the end of my trading, about a month and a half later, I would think I was down $400. So I was like, I don't really like this. And then I noticed he was talking about prop firms. And I'm like, what the heck are prop firms, right? So I jumped into prop firms in March. I got into prop firms towards the end of March. And then, I got my first payout sort of like the end of April, about a little over a month after getting into trading with the prop firms. And and then I've been trading now live on YouTube for about 8 months. And that kind of brings us to now. So I'm an affiliate also with Lucid and Top One Futures. And I'm currently trading with Top One Futures, Lucid, and I have some Take Profit Trader accounts I'm working on. That's a bit of a backstory on my trading. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily profitable yet, because the amount of money that I put out versus how much I've made on payouts is still on the negative side. But I am only about 1 year into trading, so futures. And as you guys know, it's definitely not an easy gig. But yeah, ever since I started trading on YouTube, I would say my trading has definitely got better. I've sized down. I've been more consistent, and yeah, it's been a good time. Now we're just enjoying the community, building a community. I recently hit 805 subscribers, and we have a Discord. On the Discord, we have something like, I think we're close to 100 people now. Let's see. 70, 80, 96. Yeah, we have 98 people on Discord. So yeah, it's been a fun journey. Still growing and evolving, trying to get better here. So what you think is that good? What you think that, or sorry, what you think is that good that I made the money that I invested and lost everything? I made the money that I invested and lost everything. So you made all your money back that you invested and then you lost it all? I mean, you know, anyone who's like sort of newer and, you know, getting into it, you know, you're gonna go through hard times and struggling with, you know, making money consistently, right? So the best thing that you can do is you can leverage off prop firms, right? Which is a better route to go. Then you don't have to worry about. Hey, what's up, Jay? Jay's in the house. And then the other part. Yeah, so I mean, it's a grind, right? So just got to, you know, the only thing I'd say is, you know, the best thing you can do is leverage yourself on prop firms, right? You're going to put less of your own personal capital up. And then, you know, keep the size small and put the time in on the charts. And if you stick at it long enough and, you know, surround yourself with good people, like the people in our community, you're going to get, you know, better and better all the time, right? So, yeah, if you're that experienced, I would definitely go with prop firms, right? Just got stopped out for plus 13, better than red. Yeah, of course. Nice. Yeah, I mean, here I'll link you the Discord. It's a free Discord. You're welcome to post anything in there, you know, in the chat. Let's see here. And if you're newer and you're looking for a good prop firm to trade off of, that's kind of like the best. I think this is the best prop firm for newer people. Check out Lucid Trading, and then you can get in pretty cheap. So I use the 50K accounts here, which I recommend because they have a little bit more drawdown, and the profit target is still reasonable. And they come in. This says $98, but use my discount code MBT. Market Butcher Trades, you can get it at a cheaper price. I think it's like $90. So the good thing is it's a one-time fee. There's no activation fee. You don't have a renewal, you know, like a lot of the prop firms have a monthly renewal. And once you get past the evaluation stage, you know, the funded stage is really good. So yeah, I should try to get Tradeify. I haven't really, you know, talked to them. I think once we get to 1,000 subscribers, I should have a better chance at getting in some of these places. But yeah, Tradeify could be something I could reach out to. I know they're pretty popular right now too. But yeah, definitely join the Discord there. And then we have a little place where you can post your charts and stuff, and then you can get feedback from people. I try to answer everything that anyone puts in there. If you put in the charts and say, here's the trade that I took, what do you think? Should I have done this differently, or this is why I entered the trade and whatnot, and you can get some feedback there. We also have a little coaches corner, or coaching questions. So if you had any questions about, the psychology behind it, whatnot, you can throw some questions in there. Yeah, it's no pressure kind of Discord, right? We got some news tomorrow, hey? Lucid Flex accounts with TradeC. TNT Jenkins, what's up? Hey, welcome. Yeah, Lucid Flex, definitely. I mean, you know what? I should try TradeC. I haven't tried that before, but I think someone asked what you had for dinner. HA. Tonight I had chicken thighs with salad, and yeah, that was it. No, I don't. We don't trade forex. Futures are far superior to trading forex. So if you're thinking about trading something, and forex has large spreads, you can have a lot of hidden orders that you can't see on the book and things like that. There's a lot of reasons why trading prop firms with futures contracts is way better. I haven't traded forex myself, but from what I've heard from a lot of people, the futures are much better than forex. So yeah, I just threw some chicken thighs in the air fryer. Didn't really have much time today. I streamed in the morning. I had a real estate course in the afternoon. I had a 20-minute nap, and then I was on here streaming live with you guys. So it's been a busy day. It's been a long, busy day. Yeah, and my code, you could use my code for a discount here. I like the Lucid Flex accounts. They're cheap price. They have pretty good rules. And they're good for beginners, right? Because like I said, there's no monthly subscription, there's no activation fee, and the rules line up with most of the other prop firms, if not slightly better. So 7:30 here, guys. Look at that. So we did bounce back up there, and we found some resistance in this bearish fair value gap, 25,268. But you know what, guys? I do have to wrap up the stream. Yeah, no activation fee is huge, right? I have a hockey game tonight. We're in the playoffs. If we lose tonight, we're gonna be out. So I want to try to get there a little bit early so I can be mentally prepared and ready to play. So we're gonna wrap up the stream here. Thanks so much, everybody, for tuning in. Hopefully, futures is too expensive, or am I wrong? No, they're not too expensive. You just got to use a prop firm, right? So if you sign up with Lucid, get one of these accounts. It's a 50K account. Trade 1 to 2 micros on the futures contracts, and once you hit your profit target, boom, crazy ROI on your return on investment of your $100, turn it into $500 or $1,500 or whatever. So you buy with your own. Yeah, if you're going to buy with your own capital, trading futures is more expensive. Depending on which brokerage you're using, you usually have to have quite a bit of margin. Like I know for Interactive Brokers, I was trading MES, and I had to have over $2,000 in there just to be able to cover the the margin requirements. So But yeah, the better way to go, like I was saying, is get into prop firms, right? Lucid's a great starter prop firm. And then you can start trading right away with them. So yeah, Interactive Broker is pretty expensive. So thanks for the stream tonight. Take care. Thanks, Rod. Good luck on the game, Dave. Have a good night, all. Yeah, thanks, guys. Normally I'm here later. Usually we're starting the stream at 10 Eastern Standard Time and run until like around 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. So, but because I had a hockey game tonight, you get me, guys. You guys are getting me early. So, thanks so much, everybody. Though I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Gonna do my little shout out to everybody: Angia, Tim Core, Nate NQ, J Duff, music creator, Kyriak Oz Beat. Sorry if I'm butchering that. Keith Smith, Sharpie, Gordon, Jay, TNT, Jerry Trades, Rod, Lafta, Lamthal, Lone Wolf, Space Futures, Raj Tis, and FX Undercurrent. Thanks, guys. I guess I missed Lone Wolf earlier. Missed that comment, I guess. That sucks. Anyways, thanks so much, guys. Have a good night, and we'll be live tomorrow morning for Market Open. If you guys are around, I'll see you then. Peace out.